person, that person has an accrued right to vote, which cannot be divested in an arbitrary and capricious manner. Again, that's what the Constitution implies and expects. And what
Deputy Attorney General Godfrey Dame
and CJ Uti open and as I am now cano. Or no, not the say, almost share that, almost yes. And no more to a new Ghana this year.
My uncle classroom kakra. My uncle classroom kakra. Lawyer Samson Ladia, a private legal practitioner, host, news file. Obekame Sound so lawyer, good morning.
Morning.
The matter Pombo Kodie. Okay. Wadaroma yepe encheche kakra nia mo lawyer for mo friend reliefs no dodo saying na NDC for mo de kodan Supreme Court yemfa no mako na fe yenya ntiase yi lawyer
ni say ehun be hia say obeko reliefs na omoko pay ni na ni hia no a be man ntiase ada dia me didi sesia so na anka me ntiase enwie pe ya sesia de me didi se oni akro no enya ne ho ntiase nti me ehia kese omo release number 4 and relief number 8. Near me did say, wo ebinuma dream a day a year confusion kakra a buy no. Na a year relief number 2. Relief number 2 no. Okaya omoko PA court adano no. Court no ebisa say relief number 1 and number 2 omunyi mu baako na relief number 1 and number 2 no mimbo ya me say hu say anka mimi no enye relief number 1 and number 2 because na alternate relief ka say edikan no na mo pese court no echire mu say na osisi bia say electoral commission we must say to say or they a compile voters register and or they a treacherous about to a year crata and so and ka oyeno one pa and one no need to medium say a brano no be say or ye for food you nanka obi owutumi a de be ye ho adwuma kra no nanka ni say by article 45 for no nanka any say ke hono or the ebe improvements on it or be expanded on the register that was already there but not to create a new register. Yeah court no say omunyi mu baako say eno na omupe ana say the alternate na ankomu bisa say electoral commission compile register na e was say o compile no e wo kwan a e was so fa e kwan a bo voters omu right to vote no eho ban and omu choose the alternative no say jumedie bia obedi no e was say a bo and if you like put in a different way it should as it were respect and protect the right to vote. The enona omuyiye no nti court no court no say ba ko no esan say ba ko no mo ka say omo jai no chire echidi no nti eno de aboegu because mo ankasa mo jai echidi dada nti relief 2 no omo stress say omo nka ensi su dua say electoral commission no or be compile register and also or be review register mpoa also yeno in a way that respects and protects the right to vote, which is enshrined in the Constitution, particularly Article 42. And no court no ka say no dey no kra sem no mo aka no enya dey court no betumi aka say betumi aka sem foforo bia nti sa sem no mo sa mpai bona omo dey ato court n'anim no no ye anu amo normally ye court I say we make prayers and I say ye mpai bo ye bo mpai say ye mpai bo ni say obema ye way relief 2 no dey court no epne so de ma omo na o sha ni nsunsanso no eno na de confusion kakra ba e ni nsunsanso no enche dan fa ni anka omo hwehwe potin no emre omo because o say min kana min sisudia say if you koye register na so obe review register na wo so oye no kwan a ebo menu no bia ho ni right to vote no ho ban and almost say and no correct sa pepe nti ye no mo ya adwen nanso omode nanso bi ba ho nanso ne obeye bia no e wo se wode emra foforo na emra hyebugyafo agye atumu nansen ya no
ASCI 126 no
126
yeah
and also the adwuma
okay
nti wo hwe 126 so a sene e wo so ye adwuma no sebi eyako kyerɛ sɛ anaasɛ ɛyade ɛda hɔ pefee sɛ ɛnya ade a wode voter ID card a ɛnɛ minu mienu yɛ kura no wode yɛ adwuma a ɛyɛ yie nti wo free 2 na ne ɛbɛhia nso ɔbɛkɔ ɔmo relief 4 no na ɔmo srɛ court no sɛ anka ɔmo enka no mo nti so dua sɛ ɛyɛ ID card voter ID cards a ɛwɔ hɔ dada a menu mienu ekura ɛnɛ no ɛyɛ ade a edi mu a yɛtumi de di adanseɛ sɛ meko di dwuma bi a ɛbɛma me ato aba a ɛyɛ ade a yɛtumi de di adanseɛ ma no yɛyie ɛno no court no ampene so nti ɛno obogu yɛ wanfa ama ɔmo report no nti ugya relief ni na to hɔ na call mo relief 8 na ɛno ɛba ma wate ase asɛm ase yie
okay
with 8 no ɛhɔ de ɔmo ka sɛ nka court no ɔnhyɛ EC on order EC sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ ɔmo edwuma a ɔmo de ato ɔmo ni so na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo gye ɛyɛ voters ID card a yɛkura dada no ɛtumu sɛ ɛno so ɛka nkrataa anaasɛ adanseɛ nkrataa yɛtumi ɛde ɛkyerɛ sɛ sɛbi mitimi kyerɛ me din ma ne yɛyi ɛhɔ no nso ɔmo ne ɔmo anya adwen nti sɛ wo kan 4 and 2 na 4 and 8 na ɛyɛ ade a na wadwen mu ɛntene wo yie a ɛnde na te sɛ ɛno no wo kan ɛno mienu no wie na hu sɛ ɛno no yɛamfa ama ɔmo a na te sɛ asɛm no wohu na wieyɛ ɔmo amfa nsi hɔ a ɔmo wieyɛ na ɔmo yɛ biribi a ɛyɛ mmerapɔn no ɛyɛ Article 22 of the Constitution tumi bi a ɛde ama ɔmo tumi a ama ɔmo sɛ ɔmo yɛ biribi a ɛfrɛ no consequential reliefs consequential orders nti ɔmo make consequential orders ɔmo make orders mmiɛnsa ni nyinaa yɛ ɛho hia paa but wohwɛ mmienu a ɛdi kan na afei ɔmo hyɛ EC no sɛ ɔnkɔ so na ɔnkɔyɛ n'adwuma a ɔde esi n'ani so no nanso ɔyɛ a ɔmfa ebuo ne ne die ɛma nipa a yɛyɛ ɔman ba ye right to vote. Na sa adwuma no onfa CI 16126 and mfanya adwuma. Onfa CI 126 and mfanya adwuma. Omo anhye isi nkwampo. Omo kan say all the stakeholders any Ghana for Ghana ma Juma fan omo sheda ebodin se ye na yemfa eno ena yemfa nya adwuma enti ne tini ni tetia ina ni say CI 16126 a ayemra foforo a ema isi tumi ma otimi di tro edin ewo abato krata mu no de na eka eno no ne eka tintin tetie ina ne say se o betro wudin aba abato krata no mu a ewo say wukura eye passport edikan se wo ni passport a wukura ne friend no Ghana card na sa Ghana card no ewo say ye card a National Identification Authority na aye so omo share the sisu bia o o card bi ba mbeka say Ghana card ewo say ye card a ye National Identification Authority na dia amawo
yes
na se sa card mienu no woni bia wo ho akwanya se obepe obi a wodi kan aturo ni din dada na essence wodi kan aturo ni din dada no card foforo a ye de beto aba no ono wo bi ne senti no otimi gine mu emawo otimi gina wochi eye ne ye friend no guarantor no emawo na nipa opese o ye guarantor no so no obetimi egina nipa beye edu echi enti no o kasa o guarantee ama nipa foforo a enye ye enti sebi gina hey sebi na mi adom me wo me passport me san wo me Ghana card nanso me wo me voters ID card no say a free Tuesday because me kochiro me din a enye no na me de beko because ye gitumu a enye
ye okay
either say me de me Ghana card
and I say passport
me nibia ebia mabompa ye say ebia wo wakodi line no mu na wachiro wudin wi a no answer masere o say misere wa gina me ki ma me na guarantee ma me na me so me ye de mintimi nchiro me din nti ni omo kan ekosi ye no ni tietie no
okay but lawyer ye pen in check akranti back to article 45A near Juma electoral commission omutimi eye the constitution was not specific to compile a voters register porting ben any betimi agina so say register we there ye twere wi a ye nye bio ne be ya ne say ye update na ye ho adwuma the constitution was not specific on the particular register lawyer
particular register saying ada isi na adwuma ben wo ye nti eto da sa ye de sa ye o kan emra ye kan emra no in house o kan ni na bom o kan ni na kusi na o kan ni na kusi a ena wo hu ebotaya e hye akire no
okay
e de akire electoral commission na juma ne sen na juma eye na juma kese pa no eni sen enti se wo hwe na juma na ne e ka so onkoye register na register ben ye be ka so onkoye register ye de eye de hwa ayarefo your friends are sabiana there be no enye na juma
lawyer pacho memrem kakra won say me bisa question when because that was one of the arguments na NDC for a register the constitution mandates the electoral commission to compile a voters register that is once so compile once one tribune and that's the basis for my question
sa etinye no omuja ekidi esan say court no ka say omunyi omu no release no baako nti eno no omuja ekidi o ti ase eye Benson ni osande rate for baye no
Benson
ono no de sa you know, chinny no sa buy bio. But court and amping so near woman say, Siciano, or one my the outcome, but my I drink a Daniel or my nichi. Say omuma 15 days. So ombe chirimu nientia mpaeboa NDC for boy no omo an grantini na ba kope e no mo grantee na eno nkra mpo na mo grantee no omo san qualify eno no ensesa hwe ne EC peso ye no o peso di CI 126 sa granting no ensesa eno hwe ensa hwe wo. What you say?
Yeah.
That thing on the your friend reasoning behind the decision. No, I feel no more beba. In terms of 15 days time there. The acquire woman kakra. Now what you mean wechi? Tabeka ebehu.
Okay, but lawyer, I want to see here court ruling the bit that says that all other cases that are related to some new voters register no are court no. What is your understanding, lawyer?
The consequential order 3.
Mm-hmm.
Final consequential order.
Yes.
No. Almost say. Uwo case bi a efa near omwedi hu dwuma ewie no omwedi hu dwuma ewie no asa case no eda court bia mu no sebi Supreme Court eno ne court pon a etwa ekire eno echi no court bi ni ho biom oko high court wo mu se ye kanu emre mu se high court no high court baako nanso yenim say your high court Accra, your high court Kumasi, your high court region bia Accra mpo no high court no your beye you know near eko beye near wo bebre enti high court baako ebetimi akere na adwen wo adibi hu na high court foforo nso ebekere na adwen wo kwanso nkoso wo sa de adekro na ho high court baako ebetimi akase e pa wodi abei me foaso say ne wo ka no saa na tie another high court ebetimi akase da bi ente saa na senka Supreme Court edi asem bi a efa saa asem no asem kro na ho bia ade a high court bia eye ohye senior Supreme Court aka no eno ene edeka asem no esan say sebi ananya Supreme Court aka no eno na beye emra eda ho nti ne mo kan yi na ne say so wo case bi wo ba bia se otemwan eni no o tnaso a ne wo mo aka no enra no eno ene wo so wo de kasa asem no say asem kro na bia na say afempo ena wo de wa asem wo kodan court bia ena nye Supreme Court na wo de ba because asem wo de ko Supreme Court bi ma enye yi nti say wo de court bi fofra wo de court bi fofra hunu say ne omaka no enra no eno na sa court no e de ebeye adwuma minimum bi enim say high court your case baako anya yinim say case baako or high court eno no e fa sa asem kro ya omadi hu dwuma yi enti na eya akoye say sebi me sro me kan but wo kan na ya akoye say sa asem no so yedi sa asem na ewie esan say otemuafo na obetena sa asem no so no esan say sa asem no ne ne omadi enra no eye asem kro nti no e wo so ode ne omomu kan enra no ene de ebe ye adwuma nti that's what they said for the consequential order.
Okay. Okay. Last something mamena wasipa na pay nchechira wo de aman yedase na mishaw. Yes, lawyer Samson Ladi ayenini a private legal practitioner host news file ɛna mene no atwetwe nkɔmmɔ no kwaku nkyɛm sɛ sisi adeɛ
ɛduru baabi kɛyɛ afa m'ani so na afei deɛ mate aseɛ na ɛsɛ ne ti a wɔatwa maa ne sɛ ɛdi ntwerɛ no deɛ nyame paa ɛfiri bena dɛ kɔ na neɛ Ghana de hyɛ yɛdi bayere pusa abato komisa wɔbɛtwerɛ na mmom sɛ woba na sɛ wokuta birth certificate ɛna ade ba bɛtwerɛ wo din a wonya akwanya ɛsan sɛ birth certificate and qualify okuta baptismal certificate a utimi fa twerɛ di sanso na ekoba sɛ okuta ID card apam dada no te sɛ ebe efiri fiada ekono na sɛ ID card na ekuta ne nyina no voters ID card no na yɛ sɛ atwam na ya apam dada na me pese mu sentia no ne sɛ efiri brada ekono yɛmfa ne sɛ bia woni passport woni driver's license woni Ghana card ne bia ID card na wo opese de transactions bi sɛ bank ne yi a ɛno na be yɛ adwuma na sɛ efiri brada ekono ɛno nko ana wo de a utrate etu yɛ Ghana ni na unim sɛ woni card fufuro bia eka voters ID card ɛno na ɛgya obi etus kakra de tumu mawo sɛ kɔ ne koyi sɛ yɛ money transfer sɛ yɛ rea sɛ yɛ MoneyGram sɛ yɛ hwan ne na de koyi a mesrɛ wada efiri brada kɔ no akɔtwo odin kuronen wonim sɛ afi wo bɛto aba ɛnso efiri brada kɔ ne kɔtwo odin wo kɔ a no apɛ Ghana card na wo de kɔ na wo de akɔ akɔtwo odin na ama bibia atwatia enti sanso a no wapobi no adi adanse na nso atimi atwo wodi wo de card dada no kwa utrate
Webu CI 126 no ekura me ha
enti
na wadaroma mepoto na wahwe se obetimi akyere mu twi a na ya ye ne kakra na etiefu atimi ate ase yi Public Elections Registration of Voters Amendment Regulations 2020 na making kind also in exercise of the power conferred on the Electoral Commission by Article 51 of the Constitution, these regulations are made.
First one,
in exercise of the power conferred on the Electoral Commission by Article 51 of the Constitution.
Or say, to me, I diama battle commissar, I free Article 51.
These regulations are made this 31st day of March 2020.
Sa emra weni sheye wei March bosome ne de toso aduanu baako the 31st on aduasa baako 2020 ena ne sheye asese yaye nti yenkoyenim
yebesamba na yabetoa so na mesaka ora Franklin Kujo president Imani Africa wa homa no so menene twin komo Frankie.
Good morning, CJ.
What you saying?
Oh, Nyamiadum, pan also.
Nyamiadum, amicus.
Amicus in Latin means friend.
Na,
we are Madame for you. Now, if I say you need Supreme Court for you and done for almost your company.
I'm just someone neutral. Franklin.
However, I mean, I never understood when the judge made that comment. It was an uninformed opinion because Russia, no amicus is without interest. Okay? Recently, as in the United States, there were 125 amicus briefs filed to oppose Trump's deportation plans for DACA. DACA, yeah, those who were born to immigrants, but who in America, who should be American citizens, right? Obama made them give that leeway. But you'll be surprised to know that the judges were mostly conservative judges, which are Republican. But Trump, I mean, basically they rejected the whole idea. And there were 125 amicus briefs filed by different companies. And you know why they did that? But the companies were saying, sir, Trump will among way because America, they've been trained in America for American taxpayers' money, and they are skilled persons. The companies will use them. What did you think the companies were doing? They were expressing an interest. And as H.K. Prempeh, a very astute constitutional lawyer, scholar, has said, this is the first time in his life when he studied both Anglo-Saxon law, which means both the laws in America and the British and the Commonwealth, that he's hearing that an amicus party will be told that he's not neutral. In fact, our lawyer even argued, say, It didn't really make sense because the court itself, the Supreme Court itself, had earlier on actually recommended. In fact, there are times when the court itself had allowed persons to come on amicus without even applying. And we cited the case of the former Deputy Attorney General, Ayini. Ayini was in court, by the way. And Dateba, the Supreme Court judge at the time, allowed Ayini to come on amicus. And Dominic was supporting a party in the case. And was allowed to make his comments. And Dateba thanked Dr. Ayini in the judgment. Another issue was when, I think the bank switch issue, when Zenith Bank was then asked, because Zenith Bank financed a party, some of the transactions. And Zenith Bank was called to come and do what? To provide the evidence because they were considered as an amicus. So it's not true. And I still say that judges may have judicial power. It was an uninformed opinion. I don't think that he extended his tentacles to what is happening around the globe. There's no amicus anywhere in the world who suggests that he should be neutral. What's the point? I had an interest in the matter. The matter is that I was trying to prove I was trying to bring information to help the court to decide on the discretionary powers they've given the EC. Because and you see, my brother, the issues. Yes, my brother. Well, oh no, I didn't let you land. You started off on amicus. I just wanted to say that person make a claim on the say. It was unfortunate, and I think that some of the challenges that would occur, that we will see, would have been helped greatly if the discretionary powers of the EC were weakened with our amicus.
Okay, but Franklin, my position hold the prior to Enra ruling on Electoral Commission new voter register. Why not just say obetre after Enra ruling? No, Imani, what you saying, Franklin?
Oh, it is not changed at all. In fact, it has actually emboldened us to continue our path to show how wide, how discretionary powers can be misused. But the only thing we can say is the Supreme Court is the final judicial authority. And they have judicial power.
Franklin, I'm a
okay, I say on June 1st, time now I was Antimano. We release a paper. And I can say, elections are it is a perfect way of showing how to discredit an election. Over the processes that have gone on, the non-stakeholder and I say EC practice over the way civil society actors, close to 30 of them, have all more or less washed their hands off this process, and the EC not engaging, National House of Chiefs being disrespected. You know, not everything is legal, you know. In the end, we feel that the processes leading to the elections have been discredited, widely discredited. And if you wanted to find an example of how to mess up an election, this is exactly what it is. It is unfortunate that the Supreme Court affirmed this very shambolic process. And we disagree with the Supreme Court, seemingly disagree with them, even though we respect the authority. But we are sorry.
But frankly, what I say, Mubu Supreme Court and so any money one imani for.
Oh, exceedingly yes. Not at all. Not at all. Not even on the issues of amicus, but just on the ruling suggesting say the voter ID cannot be used. You see, okay, amicus are more rejected here. Now we're bringing fresh information. I just say, legal issues aside, no, you must consider. Bruni Becker said, consider public policy, sound public policy. Yakoti, very learned judges, legal brains from Oxford. Our mature a lot say, and yet Bibiana say constitutional body to say EC one, and the discretionary powers are discretionary grammar can is not
This
one say one the me so me bre. Wow, ukra oya twini. Discretion is say just say omo wa mutumi bia.
Well, one to me one more say one more day ebesi gyina ye bi. Aha.
To me be a more one ka ye dia mom, but to me no. Ya mouth to the extent say fire the pa. Fabo aban ho adwuma pa. Making sure that to me na ya mo no o de be hwe so a obi abeye obi aban nakuma beto ne yam you be fair. So the learned judge lawyer the Oxford luminary suggested say it's not everything that in discretionary powers to me I dey ma o say ko ya de no e dey bia na obehwe law no e dey aye adwuma hwe se ne o ye no e be ha nkrofobia na anya so o ye no e be ma esunje aba. So that was what we wanted to also add a lot of literature to suggest discretionary powers are not necessarily to be held in abeyance. Sure, make I say well, I've done a bit of history, economic history. Now, make I say, Obronibi can be French philosopher, be a French Frederick Bastiat. Google and you find it. Another can be say, you can use the law to do anything. You can use the law to plunder. The fact that there's a law doesn't mean that it may be a proper law, because those times in France in the mid 19th century, and France, some more candles at that time, because we didn't have electricity at the time per se. Into people were using candles and lanterns of salt. Into more candles, candles, we are now a piano, abeshi candles, only candle makers now more France can almost see a more parliament job. Not parliament, a yellow, now burning sun, a piano, sun. From preventing the sun from burning candles. Wow, is it a sensible law? But the parliament was going to consider it. So, you see, you can use the law to plunder, which is why you need to be sure, say, it must be sensible. Okay. The other point I can say, okay, I said, Dr. Dadami, during the court proceedings, sorry, can be say, no, the voter roll is bloated. And he cited some fake statistics be our statistical service na idea mom. Me kai pass a judge back who crab beside say, massa, I do okay na one amount of statistics no. Also statistical service na kai. Meaning say not control on his feet. But you see, because the court was limited, they had no knowledge, they had no way of determining it. But amicus now, we dealt with it on paragraphs, I think 13, from 11 to about 14. We devoted a whole analysis of that, statistical analysis.
Franklin, yes? you are saying, sir, Godfrey Dami lied in court on that very score.
He lied, and because the judge had no means of verifying, somehow it was allowed. And I'm saying that our amicus suggested, said, no, these are serious issues. And I was pained because I wish the court was a process where people would be asked to, which was why we did the amicus. Osha, that was a palpable lie, relying on, if I didn't even rely on any proper statistics. Now, Osha statistics that exist, the voter population to national population, Ghana, now 56%. In fact, we have serious analysis, rigorous data analysis now. You to come to 53%. We every register no more. Estimated 53%. This register is not bloated. It's because neighboring countries within Africa, Cape Verde is 63% of voter population to national population. Tunisia 60%. Algeria 55%. Other countries around the world. Argentina is about almost 72%. Brazil 70%. India about 72%. Indonesia almost 77% of the population, voter population to national. In America.
Me too.
Population now out of let's say India, out of 1.2 billion people now. Almost 800 million people are on the register. That's almost 72 or 73%. Ghana, yes, 53-56%. It's not necessary. So it's not true that based on the data and the science, you can suggest that a voter is bloated. And by the way, he was also relying on the fact that Aussie register has been bloated since 1992. You see, the reason why he's misinformed is that 1992, 96, 2000, up to 2008, the register was a paper register. It was not a biometric register. And the biometric register, which we started in 2012, is easy to correct and it's easy to update. In fact, it makes it easier to determine those who are dead because they won't show up anyway, right? So he told another lie that the register we have has been bloated since 1992. That's why I was saying, sir, the amicus was supposed to help with detailed analysis to show that these processes, there was detailed information around the world. Madam for CJ, what in BB?
Me too.
The issues about identity, it goes to the heart of citizenship. Osha India, Amuya parliamentary elections in 2018, these issues came up. Oh, who is an Indian citizen? Do you know what they did? The courts allowed 11 different identities to be used in the voting. Did you hear any hula baloo in India? So, Niamikan is Ghana is not an island. Until you be cancer or you law now, or back as amicus brief is supposed to be neutral. It's an uninformed position. I'm just giving you instances where there's no amicus anywhere that is suggested to be neutral.
Okay. Franklin, the final question is here. Imani, idea move to Ghana for per enra ruling no. So now from Tuesday, you are trading. Move to Ghana for so BNP no go trading so that you don't end up disenfranchising yourself. You go trading and also so efutobe na Adom Ghana for na ninja kwan.
Well, my position is whatever happens, the election has been discredited already. So people can have the liberty to decide to go and register or not. Me, I can't tell anybody not to go and register. But I see the process, Imani sees the process as a flawed one. It's not going to be free and fair. We've already made our positions clear. And so whoever decides to go and register, we can't say don't go and register. So that's exactly what we are saying. The process is not fair, and it's a discredited election before it even started.
Well, Franklin, Walker said the elections has been discredited, meaning say about one issue, so the outcome of this election, Imani for Munjintum.
And yes, I am because of the process that have gone on, our analysis show that an election is not only discredited on the day of the vote, but the processes leading to it, the symbolic processes leading to it shows, and Imani's position is that this is not going to be a fair election.
And I mean, who say outcome of the election, the outcome.
Well, if the process is not fair, whatever the outcome is, we have already made our views known that we don't think the election processes are fair. So the outcome, however it turns out, obviously means that it's not going to be fair. And I don't want to advise any party before that happens. But if I were running an election and I was part of the election process, I really already would raise up my hands and say it's not a fair process.
Franklin, my menda's name here. Franklin Kujo president Imani Africa and yeneno atwetwe enkomo no kwaku mema wo de nkratan be mienu bi e de atwum esa say enra ye story bi wa ha Mame Mary Adade 50-year-old mame na born for bi akokuno na ene ye beto nsem no so nsem bi afiase eyi ni tiba na sa na pese ye stories no story ni ye ya yenyanto
o si edi
akire
si eburam
si edi akire kwaku ansa na mema wodi nkrata ne bi ato aso ansa na akoye sa story no enra omampani dada John Dramani Mahama enso so ekasa enwumre no na my intention mo di 2 John 3:16 yenti ni emra.
Ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, earlier today the Supreme Court of the Republic of Ghana gave its ruling in a case brought by the National Democratic Congress against the Electoral Commission of Ghana over its decision to compile a new voters register. Despite the well-reasoned reliefs we sought, the apex court of our land has given a leeway for the Electoral Commission to go ahead with the exclusion of the existing voter identification card from the list of identification requirements for the registration for the register. My brothers and sisters, we're deeply disappointed and we strongly disagree with the court over this outcome, which has confounded many legal experts and indeed has thrown the whole country into a state of confusion. Our legal team is examining this decision even as we await the full reasons for this judgment. It is also worrying that the court deferred the reasons for its decision to the 15th of July, a date by which time the EC would have been 2 weeks into the said registration exercise. My brothers and sisters, throughout its history, the NDC has stood strongly for an inclusive democracy. That is because our party is built on the principle that no one should be left out in the governance process of Ghana. This principle may be seen through the various programs and projects upon which our democracy is built. The composition of the Consultative Assembly which prepared the 1992 Constitution, the consultations for the review of the Constitution in 2010, which stands out as the most comprehensive consultative program in our history and the history of the sub-region, just to mention a few. The MPP tradition, on the other hand, has since the founding of our nation always stood for an exclusive governance structure, a structure which seeks to leave out the ordinary men and women of our country, a structure which rather favors only a select elite few who consider themselves as owners of the nation. To ensure this, the MPP has, since its assumption of power in 2017, consistently put in place measures which seek to systematically disenfranchise eligible citizens of this nation. Such measures include restricting the identification mechanism for voter registration to documents which are not accessible currently to millions of eligible Ghanaian voters. We have been very clear in our minds that the decision to compile a new voters register was in pursuit of this long-held agenda. Hence our efforts to stop the wholesale attempt to exclude vast sections of our population from the process to determine who leads them. This represents the handiwork of a desperate incumbent that, on account of its very poor performance in government, sees its very political survival only through the prism of manipulation of the electoral process to exclude a section of Ghanaians who they suspect may not renew their mandates at the polls. A caring, compassionate, and responsible government would not push us to the brink at a time of a major pandemic such as COVID-19 that is causing so much anguish amongst our citizens.
Jim FM.
Enti on penida John Dramani Mahama
and Wakasana. Now see your opinion and some no kind yama money to fun. Was there by what you say as I do my money and war ye? I would name send a Juma war ye and casting tea war for queen so said the bay of Yabatrono. Wobe chinchim no, wobe fetcher no, wobe num, said the bay of bet be a dinkunim. Now, quite back what they are for son say. Say a quack rodi. Si akazi ye bia tuma magana ni bia kwa kotroni din na gana ni bia kotwa ba aban nim so obedintwu eti di aban ye ne se wo de no ma bi gugu akwam na ya akwansidi se de bia nipa bi ntimi ntro mu din eti no ma bi o ha ye so eno no wa nya wo ntimi ntro dia wonim se gana fo dodo na ni bi eti akoba ne sa nipa ketua bi keterese wo musu so mo ne kama aman no makotro mu din ti abato ne duru ha na ja wo makọ no makoto wo maba boko na chesa aban na timi adinkunim ne yakazi ye biem hu ase Ghana ni wo bia kotro ne din sije kotro din tigo kotro din ayo kotro din awana kotro din kojo fojo kotro din kofiasa kotro din ni ade a aban nim so obedintwo enti na say aban ahyadade o na wo voters ID card dada ne dia ne yenye enti ase aban akọhye abato komisa achi and wo pia na tiko esunsum no oh debi ukuta ID card da na de enye ena ukuta hwan de enye ena gise ukuta we ansa no atumi aturo di it was say one do mu ne say aban na hye kire na wo ye nti aban wo pa wonyi nanim we o manpanyi da John Dramani Mahama ena John so say kire say Yohani nti Yohani Dramani Mahama ne nsamene wo de tudwa yensu ya kire mu no
Malenka in Facebook comments kakana kwa kufan krata no Nana Mansa or say former President Mahama, you are rather desperate and the whole country is aware. Don't create confusion in Ghana and or their mayeng Facebook. Christiana Ama or say I can see the NDC has planned bad agenda in their minds. Or also they are or they buy and no ish white. Or say nobody is against the new voter ID. But the requirements they are asking, knowing very well 80% of Ghanaians don't have passport. What kind of decisions is that? Accept that your actions calls for rigging of the election. God is watching. And Ish White, and so they are my Facebook. General Azimo, or say this constituency of the NPP called court. NDC shouldn't allow the process at all. And also they are, or they abandon Odoi. Tema, or say the most misleading general secretary in the world in the time of this COVID-19 is a Sedun Ketia. God bless all the Supreme Court judges for their judgment against the incompetent NDC. EC, do your work. I say greetings to Ernest Yao Kumi. Mohammed Shafiu, I say John Mahama should refer Eswedin Ketia back to the classroom because he interpreted the ruling as won by the NDC. Ejanimo, as a CJ, the Imani Ghana exists, but they don't know their work. Ejanimo is Legon. Ejanimo message, I'm back clear. Lily Johnson, I say there's no confusion in Ghana. On also there or there about joining our Facebook na for message for comment to her back in kind on Facebook Adom 106.3 FM on Facebook and after you WhatsApp and also 0556748029 0556748029
CJ yankwaya nim na yakwaya nim ahwe cake say when our birthday and will be the cake we bro say dia nka obidi
cake wash mask
anamba or cake no
COVID-19
virus no
near the cake no.
Yeah, designed to COVID-19. We got ready.
There be. Kasa kwesi kasa.
Dr. Silverkin Augustine Silverkin. Yeah, you need
Yes.
Anan we if you say Silverkin.
Oh, okay.
Na among for no, I was a vision of because we're buying around this time almost all the
using
media organizations. No, friend. I catch and say, yɛbɛbɔ so nti yɛ manipulated happy birthday.
Okay.
Na Ghana for ɛsan sɛ virus yi ba yi ɔno na di mu akosan neɛ cake a ɔmo ayɛ ama no na ɛyɛ COVID-19 cake ya nti wohwɛ ni picture
ni cake no you picture no mama ayo awon foni no ho
oh ayo afatu na amanfo ko he ayo afatu na amanfo na me hu mi amhye mi
foni no mama
me hu ya me amhye me say eh na cake die unse eyi se ko ba se bia se biam nya ado obi firi mu a se we carpenter ni a yetimi efunda ka ne ante sa asrada ne de nato se ntwireni a obosi aye microphone ne de nato ana o enwumtuni aye microphone
o ye betwani a tum se timi abe
yetimi abe kra ne de nato ba ko se no e comedian nti de ni gina ho na omo de microphone share ne nsem ne ade eti se de ke eduru cake so eti se wo si je se o birthday cake just the radio what you say near the amount near the abon say a world radio day here for crown be share cake no world radio day never Fidelity Bank on o mani ate your cake no do buy o ma design radio come ah che say e da ho ne ade enti say the cake no see your birthday da ben
apa ho
7th May. Say the abesedi fufro. Edi abesedi fufro di.
Am for me ni picture no pa.
Baby I'm going free asebu. Wo de me anam de asendo. Me anam de asendo. Edi CJ, de akosoro no. Mame fa de obokrata no. Mame fa chimna Herald. De obokrata enam de chance here. Herald de obokrata say more NPP members in COVID-19 danger. After parliamentary primaries, one dead, Napo Damboche go into treatment. Emuso Nsem enono. Na the Obokrata Nsem I walk and say MPP amanyukuni mokuku dam. Ebi o was said you monko da sanimo as a coronavirus. COVID-19 aja boso ko ba aja kente so ko kanta se waba bedo kromo amenne infonyina wode aba beto abosofo ne repom de wonsa so kwaku adwuma manu woti breakers nankasa ene krabo aka no kwaye mu ene de obokrata de infonyina ba beto a saso the education minister wasofo a wono na hwe ngomasu wonsa so wo mamu Matthew Poku prempa dodo na afrese na pu wono so fonyini da ha da kwaku botwe regional reorganization minister wono so fonyini da ha and wapanyini William kwabra boaten wono so fonyini da ha na de obokrata ne ntiri mu a wode abanyina da ene se wo ma da kwaku botwe ne na pomu de Awurade Adom Olegon abaya resabia wo moje ayarehwe na wapanyini kwabra boaten ne de yeso wato anananom e wonse do a chese kwan wo fa so de to anananom e wonse do no enyina ene se ni nuare panyimpa SD kwada so SD panyimpa na no da no a woto anananom wonse do no yesi ni nuare kwabra boaten na kwabra boaten so MPP ni mapa a chese wo kokoto aba no omoto aba ni wie no primaries na no memne de ya omo kenkan ni ade na yesi panyini kikra ni pamro ye man so say coronavirus eno de to anananom wonse do etino na nua panyini na wono no kwada so hospital no wono adi kan kwadada ena wei no kwabna boaten no afri mu yeso omo sister ba kon so on so afri mu eno coronavirus sa na wokoto aba eto koto aba de anya hwekra no no omafo bebon koba ni yin tie de obokratai wode wonsem aba eno no na we are saying so I was say Akufo-Addo government manipulating 2020 electoral processes. Wo mampanyina da John Dramani Mahama ehonsem nene ye ka ye ntu de ense bi ka we ho won saka da obokrata ye friend say the Herada na fi wetimi akenkan bi na mamefa da obokrata ye friend no Ghanaian Times fa so Ghanaian Times and what this maba betudwa was you go ahead with new voters register without old voters ID card. Supreme Court rules. And once I'm the abrubru subebra, you know, what on Saka, Ubo said the normal AC Cornea cabinet approve bill, and then a Babuana decentralization of birth and death registration. Ebet me once a birth and death. And cry Kupomu na bibiawo. It is a Kobase Bia dish between an animal and said, was a bear on some crata could do what I say. Whenever poacher, one poacher, any idea, message with your cool crab, Yama on Sabecano, not just when one show, say Tini, the Obokratana Edia Ba, where a Ghanaian is Obokratano, say F quick, eminent in Accra, likely to follow Wednesday's tremor. Hey! CJ eno akoma na wudi ye no eno abi na de obokrata wo de aba montre a wo ma be pa e wasase wuzo mu sese mu de aba beto montre bo mo se kia ne kia na ne nkra yesu fe earthquake asase wuzo small boy the earthquake na panyine no tremor na small boy no bo mo se earthquake na je panyine na nkasa wo betumi asi e won kan etino ye to aya na yahwe ho yi we ensema
sir and okay say no am kan say nia na no odin pa a eno de kumu nipa 1939 NC and cry ha Jamestown empona no honom ne ade de na very severe pa enti we say ye fa na gro we say abeto hosa no kwaku say ye fa na gro kra
ni kwa say didi agro kra na mama fa daily guide obokrata na mfa to aso e wa say Bawumia announces birth and death decentralization. Say the yasi bibia computer ye kwa na digital etu amapanyi abadi akire ena nei wode ne fonyina ba beto ache se panyi no wahya ne mask kama ena ne wakotwa pasom se kapen na ne enrada na dwumadi no koso a ye decentralization eti say bia wo obi na pese otro ni dia ne de bibia bo bia everywhere you go betimi connect so kura no akwa akotro di no ene ade na etimi abo ama bibia etimi akoyi na efremo ehon nsem ne ne wode aba beto na onim say Kwame Nkrumah suapomu afa ni enya oba wudi kan a wono na eba behwe so ye friend Professor Rita Akosua Dixon wono ne the first female woba be vice chancellor wo Kwame Nkrumah suapomu ni mu ene de obokrata no daily guide wode aba was the no voters ID card Supreme Court throws out tricky NDC. Well, you know the buy no qualification or the buy no it's an adjective. An adjective. Supreme Court throws out tricky. So the word is tricky NDC. The obokrata no on saka biabu said the normal sequel where the obokrata your friend is a daily guide next was it anka NDC for person wo mo wo man na trekking shot wo hu na so wo mo trekking shot na antentam essence na Supreme Court so hu na read the obokrata your friend said the new crusading guidance so one also dia wo de ba ni nyina for Supreme Court sensem na hu bi said the obokrata ni nyina no Supreme Court nko statements so san wo de ba ya was Supreme Court rejects old ID card as EC humiliates NDC in new voters register fight. It is about to commission. Oh, Magwendisi and Masi, Umagwendisi and Masa cry. Where the Obokrata, your friends and new statement or the buyer. Ghanaian observers with the same thing on also the Bios Supreme Court dismisses NDC's case over compilation of new voters register. And once some Ewahana cabinet approves bill to decentralize birth and death registration. And also once someone was a government woos WHO over coronavirus vaccine. Na yasi said ye abai one WHO ebobon koma fa coronavirus vaccine ho say rade adom na ja ebinya piese kurudo mo fa bimra Ghana na mo ama bibia entimi contentem na ja Ghana fo manyinya bi na Ghana fo manyinya bi nro ede mo munyi isa ke nro inki eto akoso na nke ya mo bia bi kura no anka ya de bia nke entimi mawo si ja na adwen ho
that's when you be wunya bi o
say yes autoso ne be ma see your vaccine yetimi de wo say de bia wunya yellow fever ana me bwa nti no say rade adom ne nya bidi anka si je wo hi ena ka oni so awo pane a coronavirus na ne woda kra na coronavirus mi pukutum se twongo e binye wa sanka ho ato ko bia ho ato no ayo ati ati ene odene se kra sa di ma no usuru eno ma na nka first ayo apepa wotimi somu na ne ayo hu kra no yi nani e ko ba ne se hadwen ebi bank e betimi aboa pa na the obokrata informer
kwasi what the cake no ato ho na yenhwe Dr. Silver King the cake no bia na obi kura hu design na aye ne fe na ono so aye bi e de akoche
cake ne de ore adwempo atachire ne de a nkanya bone na mum si je cake we pa de bi
cake ne da ho eda Facebook says cake ne da Facebook says ya join me Adom 106.3 FM obehunu cake no behu cake no doctor ne mfoni ne si cake ne soro ho no and coronavirus abuai ne ho so enso so aboa no anso hye mask ni bi o and yasan so aye mask ni bi a eno so eda nchen na cake no green and kwaku na nim colors green and
when I quite say off-white.
Okay.
What's a green no? And the was no. The only sugar na yen off-white.
Off-white.
Okay. Quite say ibisano cream color, but off-white. And I so the green kakra fry. It and no sa color no yellow and a bit of red, small red. There's no orange. What is so ubenya orange? A bit yellowish orange. Now the white are fry. But when the green kakra esum and a omanya color we know it we off-white and your white quite Saturday asana. Okay. Boys putu num sana.
It's a cake in that hono.
It's a cake in that cake in the F and coronavirus I was na say you be bizarre as bu anyuma no. Me say sa cake we ubetimi adi.
Oh, recommend
there be yes or no?
Medi.
Say na I know after
ubetimi adi. Medi.
Ani another was medi.
No, some met me adi.
Ubetimi adi.
Met me adi.
Na come medi dia. Na say. Hey! Ayo ubetimi adi. Ayo cry do so picky.
Abonjin picky.
So.
Setigu, who the coronavirus
what is that? Obi o ha on. Etu cry di tui. Aboba kura ni ma. What the trainer so wan obi collapse ya show. Esan say bia na ni fia before you crash for odi question me. Aya asa gra we ti pay no that from no. It me way.
Obi mi say kwa boatra ma mi say cake obedi.
And on the answer.
Okay, cake.
Okay, I come and remove your mouth. Brother, you want cake obedi. And I would be mini cake. Na kam ni cake praka we dey kam so. Ada braka e mun sem so. Na sije, me ma me bion. Enra NOD the birthday Enra no nya 73 years. Your friend grandma na o Taifa. Grandma Enra no nya 73 years. Oko Opram na a prayer group. Omushia e wa Chimota Forest Girls Guide ho e ho no omushia Gabu enen leader wa da wo ma no na me ma me ne ho e na woko Enra no nya 73 years ntia man happy birthday Urade man nyini mfrado mu nkwadum mo man nshira ni bi so yes so na young boys ni young girls he would do CJ young boys ni young girls he woo ubon se ni pa ne tadan why aso pa assembly man obekọ ne trouble gone too soon ba akokra me hu de ye de abo ne atro Enra ya na chese small boy woda ho wo ho na ba akwa bi dia me hu ya na me yem hye me unim akwa na say yes wote ase no ye nipa bone for hadwene wo so afa nto no afa wa to agbusua japade nyina wo de bo unim de agbusua for try at long last oh
Abidum ya kwakwa du kumi so kwai na ne wo de beba fie ha dachi de ma yemfa sedama Dura Plus where Dura Plus goes water flows Erata Motors for the best car batteries and oil. Buy Speedmate batteries and oil from Erata Motors. Ideal Milk, Ghana's favorite milk, latex foam, your partner for life. Societe Generale SG Ghana, the future is you. Vodafone, the future is exciting. Ready? Agbeve Herbal Center. Wayarisa. If Alex Kwabena Stone Okumankra Bakwa Waka Ensroja Edra en you numero uno. And I don't hear you. Sheshi. Maestro.
Superman.
Fantastic.
Super good morning.
Fantastic maestro.
Nami
Adom.
Tremor na no ye in Wednesday dey no. Yes I heard the earthquakes in so be san.
And as you see you can kind the bokata.
Na say I hear comedian ntimi ntra ha o.
Am I am fan agro.
I know a comedian back was on ntimi ntra Ghana o ko station.
Attention how you.
Ayehu pa.
Babra. Bomwe na, bomwe na.
Who official Liverpool aje league na?
Oh, forget Liverpool.
Me forget Liverpool.
Liverpool aje enye news.
Liverpool aje league in 30 years in enye news.
Come on. Omaja omonfa.
Now who support team man?
Manchester United.
We are solid.
See how.
Liverpool aje league.